All right, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Oh my god. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. All right, so I got the Mike Tyson fight up. Obviously, I can't show it. You guys need to get Netflix to watch it. Is that Cedric the Entertainer? Nothing's happened yet, right? I know it started at 7, but it really starts at like 10, right? Like nothing happened. Can you guys let me know of that? Nothing happened, right? Hey, clan. Hey, Alex. Nothing happened though, right? I'm watching streaming until it starts. Yeah. This clan hurted me, clan. Yeah. All right. I'm leaving it up to you guys to let me know when the Tyson fight has ensued. Guys, I'm so irritated with this game. Hold on. Let's go to God, the hellscape known as Twitter or X. By the way, I need to say this while people are coming in. Follow me on Blue Sky. Follow me on Blue. Oh my gosh, that's bright. Can I make this darker? Follow me on Blue Sky, please. All right, I'm making the transition over. I'm still going to post on Twitter for the time being until we get these followers up, but I would like to eventually leave this app altogether. This app really sucks. So please follow me on Blue Sky, okay? And I need to change this. This is so bright. This is crazy. If you're wondering what Blue Sky is, it's basically Twitter when it was good. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Ah, better. That's easier on my eyes. It's much easier. Maybe we should do large font. Yeah, cool. Clan, I love you, but the F is Blue Sky. It's just Twitter. It's just Twitter. That's all it is. I think the former CEO of Twitter actually created this. It's just Twitter. It's just Twitter before it got like stupid. Yeah, it was a tough loss. Bro, so bad. Clan, you play any Souls? No. I play, the only Souls game I ever played was Demon Souls. And I only got that because the PS5 came out. It looks like a lawsuit waiting to happen. No. The creator of it was literally I hope I'm not wrong here, was the CEO of Twitter. Like, he created the idea. There's nothing on here really copying Twitter, you know. Tough loss on the bright side. We have a 19 and a 20-year-old who can straight up ball. Bright future. Yeah. Gosh, it's so frustrating. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if. Let's see. And thanks for the super chat. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. All right, so shout out to Spurs reporter going ahead and posting our coach. Before we do that. Great confidence builder for Castle. Oh, Castle's been great, man. Yeah, Castle's been great. Look, there's plenty of positives I can take out of this, but I probably shouldn't rant, but guys, I really have to rant. Like, I really have to rant. We probably won't make it like a segment, you know, like a full-blown segment, but I definitely need to rant. All right, let's go through this. I want to see what Mitch Johnson had to say about this entire situation. So first and foremost, I want to go ahead and say this, okay? Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. So do have to get that out of the way. But our boy Mitch Johnson, he's in a really tough spot, right? Being thrown in as coach. And the more I thought about it and the more comments I've seen from you guys as well, and some things that I've heard, okay? Some people contact me, some things I heard. I don't think Popovich is going to come back. I think this might be a wrap, you know, and that's super unfortunate. And I feel like Mitch Johnson is in a really tough spot because this isn't his program, and you know he's trying his best to be a fine coach. He's been fine. He's been fine, by the way. He's a good coach. But as far as you know what the future holds, I don't even really care about it. I just really hope that Pop is okay. Like that's all I care about. I just hope Pop is okay. Like permanently not coming back. It seems that might be the case, that he permanently might not come back. You know, obviously we'll have to wait and see, but it's a pretty tough situation, right? Like even, and I thought about this as well, like even the Spurs releasing that statement saying, oh, he's going through a rehabilitation process. I just don't know if any doctor would suggest going back into that position after, you know, having a stroke, like any type of stroke, especially at his age. That makes it kind of tough. I'm going to go based on what I've heard and based on, you know, just my overall thoughts about it. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on this, but I don't think Pop will be back. I'm just going to throw that out there. I hope so. I hope that everything's fine. And I hope that, you know, the doctors say, hey, you know, you can take on that stress. And, I mean, it seems like they caught it pretty early, so that's good. You know, they said that it happened at the Frost Bank Center, so people were around him, people caught it. It wasn't like he was at home alone or anything, so hopefully they got it pretty quick. But I don't know, man. Even as like taking my fandom out of it, you guys know I've never talked trash about Pop, so this is not coming from a place of, oh, I want Pop gone, like some people will say. All right, I never talk trash about Pop. I always thought that he was a great coach. Criticized sometimes, obviously everyone can be criticized, but I've always loved Pop. On a fan level, I think that I've been saying like, oh, I really hope he comes back and stuff. But on a human level, dude, that just makes me nervous, man. I just don't know. I just don't know how I feel about him coming back. Mild stroke doesn't mean the end medically. What do you mean? No, I just meant being a coach. Oh gosh, did you guys misunderstand what I was saying? Oh man, no, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, it's like part of me I just want him to be okay, you know? And if that means that my team struggles a little bit for a second, it doesn't really matter. You know, I just hope he's okay. So I just wanted to throw that out the way. So what we're about to do, we'll listen to what Mitch Johnson had to say about this game. Obviously we'll talk about our sponsor, BetUS, and then I'll start looking at some of the comments and see what you guys thought about the game overall. And I guess we can just combine it. You just make a big video. You just make a huge video. Because I also want to kind of talk about this game overall, right? Like we have a game tomorrow, or when this is uploaded today. So I might as well just talk about it right now, right? We won't really have another shot to do that. All right, Mitch Johnson, take it away, my boy. What do you have to say? Speak. You guys can't hear that. There you go.
What'd you learn about your team tonight, Coach?
That was creepy. Shout out to Spurs reporter. I think that was Spurs reporter talking. That was creepy, my boy.
What'd you learn about your team tonight, Coach?
I imagine he was looking like that.
Not sure
He's so nervous.
I learned anything. I was happy with how we responded in the second half. Thought we had a good defense the second half that gave us a chance to win. Just got to try to put four quarters together on that end.
Coach JJ Redick said before the game that Victor's shooting was a point of concern for them. And did you see how they adjusted defensively against him today?
Yeah, we're going to have to look at those stats. I don't exactly know the percentages of Wemby tonight, so we're going to look at that later.
Yeah, they're well-versed in many defensive schemes. They've got a couple guys over there who've been doing this a long time. Excuse me. And they made some adjustments. They gave us a lot of different looks. I thought Victor was great. I think it's tough. He didn't get a whistle tonight. Didn't get any free throws. I think that's tough. I thought he had some strong drives.
Fine. Is that a fine? I think he's getting fined for this. Expect a fine. You're getting fined for that. I like it though. I like it, Coach.
And we'll just have to stay with that and continue to help him find solutions to continue to get to the paint and get to the rim and wear those refs down.
Talked a lot about Steph Castle, his progression, his growth. Is this another big step for him to perform the way he did on that stage against those All-Stars tonight?
I would assume so. I've never experienced it, but I've seen it. When you see young players and they play some of those guys in the league, and we know who those guys are, sometimes you can be a little starstruck, which is fair, and sometimes you like to compete with them. And there's probably a little bit of both, but I thought he was a stud.
I don't think anybody on our team was starstruck. I think they just wanted to go at him, right? Right? I didn't think Steph Castle... Well, Steph Castle took a few shots where I was like, whoa, what? I never seen you act like that before. What was that?
Just from the competitive aspect, not the results. He played great, but just the way he attacked the game, I think, says a lot more than the numbers, and his numbers were loud.
Each the last two possessions both went through Victor. One, I think he missed a three. Another, I think there was an offensive foul on that play. The other, he made a pass to Steph.
Yeah, I agree with Gregory here. He said, because someone mentioned how he takes too many threes. It's one of those things where I'm going to get to my rant, but yeah, Gregory just says we don't complain about the threes when it hits, take the good with the bad. Yeah, definitely, well, to an extent, but yeah, I agree.
Just both those plays, did you get what you wanted? Were you happy with what y'all were working to get?
Yeah, and the play was for a couple guys, but yeah, ball found him, which is great for us. He made a pass to Steph. I'd have to go back and look at it to see if it was exactly what we wanted. I know the time before, him and Devin got in pick and roll. They switched. He was going to post up, and then Devin took it. So I think we were trying to get a couple guys in some actions to have a couple different looks. Excuse me, I thought we had some good looks. Yeah.
This might be an overly simplistic question to ask, but do you know what you want in those situations with a growing team? Like, does a team know what its bread and butter is in those situations?
I definitely have an idea of it. Our staff does, but that's the first close game like that with Devin Vassell, Chris Paul, and Victor Wembanyama. So we're definitely going to continue to learn, and we'll have feedback from the visual.
All right, so there's that. How do you guys feel about it? You guys happy with that game? Are we happy with it? Are we excited? Not really. Me neither. All right. Well, before we get into the next order of business, in which I want to talk to you guys about the game a little bit, and then we'll look at the stats, and I have some thoughts. But before we do any of that, BetUS. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video as always. And yeah, it doesn't look like, I was trying to look for the in-season tournament, but it looks like that might be done. But hey, just for funsies, if you go to NBA championship winner, if you want to bet on that at all, you can see that the Spurs have no shot. They have no shot whatsoever. Don't do this. Never do this. $10 to give you $1,500. I'll tell you right now, they're not going to win. Maybe it's just me being, a little upset. All right, a little butthurt about this game, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But there's some really good ones here. Maybe the Nuggets might be one that's a little risky, but there's a good possibility. Timberwolves, I don't know about that one. But the Dallas Mavericks, that's another good one. They just went to the finals. So if you guys are interested at all, just head on over to BetUS. Use the promo code. This is the kicker, okay? This is the big deal right here. Use promo code YouTube150. YouTube150. You'll receive 150% bonus on that first deposit, 125% bonus on that second and third deposit, up to $2,000. So go check that out if you guys are interested. Only if you're interested. But yeah, big shout out to BetUS. All right. I'm gonna take a look at you guys. But let's go to Spurs ESPN here. Let's go to Spurs ESPN. All right. Wait, why is this ESPN Plus? I don't want to go to ESPN Plus. I don't care about ESPN Plus. I don't do that around here. I don't care about none of that. I don't like that. All right, let's see what some of you guys are saying, and we'll see if I agree with any of it. There's a lot of comments right now. Keldon is average player. I agree. Zach is the worst backup in the league. I disagree. Barnes is inconsistent. I disagree. And Malachi is a G leaguer. I highly disagree. I agree with one part of your statement, though. You might just be upset, though. Why the F did Stephon take that shot, Clan? Okay, all right. No one's focusing on what I was angry about, right? No one's focused on what I was angry about. So first and foremost, that shot that Castle took at the end, I don't know why. I don't know why he got the ball. First off. Victor Wembanyama, that was a pretty dangerous pass to Castle in and of itself. And I wouldn't have wanted Steph Castle at this state in his career, very young career, taking that last shot. Like, I would like for us to try to figure out a way with either Wemby or Vassell taking that shot. With that being said, Castle was hot tonight, so I'm not that shocked. He had the highest plus minus of anyone on the team as well, and played almost the most minutes behind Victor Wembanyama. So he was 33 minutes. Vic was 34 minutes. So yeah. So I'm not angry with him taking that shot, especially the fact that he was 3 for 4 from 3 for the night, right? So he was hot. I think because that was a 3-point shot he took, I believe. So at that point he was 3 and 3. So I'm not, 3 for 3. That's perfect. What it is. So I'm not upset about him whatsoever. I don't really think that was the problem. It felt kind of as if we lost the game before that. So, first and foremost, let's go ahead and just say all of the positives, right? AD has how many points? Like 40? Yeah, 40. He had 40 points, 10 of which from the free throw line. So on the floor, 30 points. All right, so let me go ahead and get this out the way. Positives: the Spurs started off very strong. They were in the game the entire time, and it was anybody's game. I think at the end, it was going to go back and forth. And, I believe that we could have won, right? I think a lot of us thought that we would win. But it was a close game. They played hard. And, yeah, for the most part during the game, even though it was tough at times, they stuck together, did a good job. We saw a lot of great communication from Chris Paul as well, bringing in the guys, making sure that they're on point. He was getting on to them. And we definitely need that now that we don't have Pop. He continues to put up a crazy amount of assists. What's the stat for Chris Paul? Is he 6th in the league right now? Let's see. NBA players, assists, leaders, 24-25. Let's see if we can find that. Let's see. Oh crap. This is teams. All positions. Let's do point guards. Well, let's not just do point guards. I'm pretty sure he's pretty high on that list as far as assists. Let's see. Oh, 5. There we are. He's 5. He is 5 in the NBA on assists right now. Hey, get off my screen. We were looking at something. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, 5. So he's number 5 amongst the league in assists. So that's going to continue. He's going to be in that top 5 range all season long, just because of how good I think Wemby is, and players on our team hitting their shots or whatnot. So overall, I think it was a lot of positives, and obviously Steph Castle. Steph Castle was great. Defense was on point. He looks like a veteran. No complaints from me there. I thought he was awesome. I thought he was great. And I'm not going to sit here and harp on like any mistake that he made, because for the entire game, he had no fouls and 1 turnover, and he had some pretty tough defensive assignments, and he did a phenomenal job, I thought. So no complaints there. Victor Wembanyama, we'll get to that in a minute. Obviously he had a good game. He's Vic, but there was at the end. All right. Anything else? Once again, guys. Okay. All right. We can go into rant territory. I think it's time to go into rant territory because the negatives are starting to come. Hold on. No. Okay. Sorry. Had to put my cat in her backpack. She was getting ready to jump up. Like I could tell. I was like, no, you cannot jump up here. Okay. Not during this rant. Now she's laying down. She's okay now. All right. Here we go. So I'll start small, and then I'll make my way up, okay? Devin Vassell, he should have been way more aggressive in this game. I know he only played 22 minutes. I know that he's not 100%. I don't want to see 13. There were quite a few shots that he just didn't take. He just passed up. And I don't want to see that. In especially a game like this, we absolutely need you. You should be putting up as many shots as humanly possible. Don't take it if you're double teamed or whatnot. But there were many of occasions where I was like, Devin, just take the shot, man. Just go for it. Just do it. 13. I don't want to see him put up 13, man. I want to see at least 16 to 20, like at least with 22 minutes. Okay, 20 might be asking for too much, but for 22 minutes, at least give us 16, 17. He should have took way more shots. He should have been way more aggressive. And this has been the same thing, over the last year or so that we've complained about. We never complain about, is he a bad player? Is he this? Is he that? It's always, hey, you should attack more. Stop being such a team player. And I know that seems like terrible advice and not a good analysis, but dude, I'm just, in this game in particular, we really needed him. Okay, we really needed him. Should have been demanding the ball, making sure he just takes over. He is by far our best scorer. I know people will say Wemby, but as far as like a player that I think that we can actually lean on, that's going to be consistent, going to be polished, I think Devin Vassell is by far the best scorer that we have. So very, very disappointed that he only put up 13, and I felt it as well. Like it was one of those that it was kind of a vibe test at times where I was just like, dude, he is just not being as aggressive as I would like. You have the mismatch, take it. Why are you passing this up? Like, it was one play in particular where he had a wide open shot, and a wide open for him, that is, and he passed it up to Zach Collins, and Zach Collins' momentum just got away from him and it ended up being a turnover. I was just like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? Just take the shot. Anyways, so that's one gripe I had about this game. Okay, now building up a little bit. This is when I get a little bit more frustrated. Victor Wembanyama at the end of that game, like 13 threes, we need to expect that at this point, right? He's not going to stop. He's not going to slow down. He's going to keep taking threes. When they go in, we get happy. When they don't, we sit here and criticize it. So I'm not going to sit here and criticize the amount of threes that he took, but I will criticize that three that he took at the end. I don't understand what was the point of that. That just felt like high risk, low reward, because even if he hit it, we would have been up by 2 in this game. In this type of game, it was going to go back and forth. It felt as if it was going to be one of those games where whoever had the ball last was going to win. I don't understand why he took that shot. I thought that was a terrible shot. Even if it went in, I would have been on this stream like, why? It was weird. I at no point in taking that. We could have tried to get an easier shot around the rim. Don't understand why he settled for that. And it was rushed as well. So yeah, I did not like that. That was kind of terrible. Him as a whole, he had a fine game, right? He had a fine game. And like Mitch Johnson brought up, he didn't get a lot of foul calls at all. Wait, he didn't get any foul calls. I'm sorry. He got no foul calls. I could have sworn he went to the free throw line once. He got no foul calls. I am sorry. No foul calls. Which is kind of insane. How you take 25 shots? Well, I guess 13 of them is behind the arc, but that's a little surprising. I don't know. It surprised me because it's not his habit to rush a shot that bad. No, not really. But I mean, Wemby has been known to rush shots. I feel like sometimes he gets a little uncomfortable and maybe rush a post move or whatnot. But yeah, that was bad. So that really had me upset. I was genuinely like baffled because it was a game that was close and we were battling it out, and it just felt like we were going to take at least the smarter shot. If we miss it, we miss it, but at least try to take a shot around the rim. I don't know why he took that. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible, especially in a game that you're not shooting well. See, the last 3 games before this one, I think he was shooting over 50%, right? Like it was crazy. But in those games, it was a nice balance. And when they started going in, you know, he continued. But in this game where the 3 just isn't getting knocked down, man. And I know you have that clutch gene. I really do believe Victor Wembanyama has that clutch gene. I think he's going to be one of the greatest players of all time. Maybe the greatest player of all time when it's all said and done. But you shouldn't have took that 3 at the end. I won't complain about 12 threes in a game, especially with how well he shot it, and especially with them basically just telling us as fans, this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to trip about it, but I am going to trip if the situation that we're in, you take that type of shot. Situational basketball. There was no reason in doing that. Like I said, at best, you're up by 2. Now, I feel like if we were already up by, 3 or something like that, or maybe even we're up by 2, you take that 3, it's high risk, high reward because the game is just so close in and of itself. But, I don't know, 3 just to go up by 2, I don't know. I just don't think that was smart. Anyways, so that kind of bothered me. That bothered me. So overall, obviously, Vic is that man. He's the guy. He's him. But yeah, that ending, I was like, come on, bro, you're better than that. But the thing that really irritated me, guys, now this is what really bothered me, okay? And it continues to bother me. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong. But that last lineup that the Spurs had there on the court, why is Julian Champagnie not finishing off any games? Can someone explain to me why Julian Champagnie is not finishing off games? Why are we finishing off games with Keldon Johnson? Because at the end of the day, he is inconsistent, and that's fine. Okay, we're not gonna have to rely on him on his offensive ability in the stretch of games. I'm not really worried about that. I'm not like, oh, Keldon Johnson definitely gonna have to hit this shot. I'm not really worried about that. Okay, I mean, you need to be, if you're open, you need to be able to hit it, but I'm not worried about it. But I don't see any benefit in having Keldon Johnson at the end of these games. I don't get it, because at the end of the game, you need defense. This game was close. You were going back and forth. I really do believe that Julian Champagnie should have been in. He can shoot threes more consistently. He hasn't been great at, shooting threes as of late, but we all rely on him. We all think that he can shoot threes better than Keldon, right? That's what he is. He is a 3-and-D. You're going to get defense. You're going to have that three-point threat. And at the end of the day, I could see the benefit of having him on the court. I don't see the benefit of Keldon being on the court at the end of this game. I don't get it. And the reason why I bring this up is because with Victor Wembanyama taking that terrible shot and Keldon Johnson's terrible defense, that was kind of game, right? They took the momentum from there. Wemby missing a shot and LeBron James getting past Keldon with ease for that easy layup. It was like, good God, man. Why? I just don't see a reason. Can someone give me a reason why Keldon is in the game over Julian? 3-point shooting. I trust Julian Champagnie more. Is it rebounding? Julian Champagnie's a better rebounder. Defense? Julian Champagnie's a better defender. I don't get it. Passing? They're probably about the same. Why? Why end it with Keldon? Why? Is it just in the contract? Like, I don't understand that at all. This isn't even me being a Keldon hater. I've said this time and time again. I think that Keldon has his place, especially if you're desperately needing a shot. You bring him in, and he can be somewhat of a spark plug, right? But in this situation, when you have Champagnie on the bench, why not play Champagnie? I just need somebody to tell me. Julian or Barnes, Keldon is awful defensively. Well, even Barnes is like, okay, someone can make a decent argument why Keldon can be in over Barnes, right? Because Barnes hasn't, created a storm out there or anything. He hasn't been the best player in the world or anything. But I just don't understand Keldon getting precedent over Champagnie at the end of these games. I think they did that just because Keldon is physically the strongest guy to guard Braun, It don't make sense. Is that it? And you know what? I would take that. I would take that if this didn't continuously happen. I made this same complaint. Was it last game? Hold on. I gotta go to my Twitter. When did I make this complaint? Why is Keldon closing another game? Yeah, literally 2 days ago. It was last game. They keep doing it. They keep doing it. I don't know. I mean, how it's going to end, all right, when it's going to be a minute, but when Sohan is back, it's going to end with Sohan coming in for Keldon. I get that. But for the time being, why not just go with the better defender in Julian Champagnie? Another thing, too, Julian Champagnie was kind of, at least a couple plays, kind of giving LeBron that work, right? LeBron couldn't keep up with him. He was kind of giving him that work a little bit. So, I don't know. That's what bothered me the most. So, it was Devin not shooting more shots, which, you know, that's more of a compliment on my part. It's not something where I'm like, he's trash, he's garbage. It's just, hey, man, I wish you would take more shots because you're so good. And you're our best scorer. And then it was, you know, obviously Wemby taking that terrible three. But, you know, someone in the chat mentioned earlier, you take the good with the bad. And I get that. It's just situationally, don't take that three. But Keldon Johnson, that's the one that I just couldn't take it, man. I was like, why are we doing this? And if anyone thinks that I'm just hating or, you know, I just don't like Keldon for some reason. I like Keldon as a person. I like him as a teammate. I think that he seems like a nice dude, you know, and I think a lot of the players love him as well. I love the energy that he brings. I love the sheer amount of effort that he brings every single night. I love all that about Keldon. Okay. So let me say that. But if you really do think that I'm just hating, just pay attention. Pay attention to Keldon defense. Just, you know what? At the end of games, when it's really close, don't look at anybody else. Just watch Keldon. Just watch Keldon. On the defensive end, just watch Keldon. You can watch the highlights of what happened on other areas of the court, okay? Just watch Keldon. If you think that I'm tripping, someone messaged me. Well, I don't know. Did they message me or was it in chat? I don't remember which one. But someone mentioned it just the other day when we were live. I think I might have saw a message. And they were like, Clan, I see what you were talking about. I see what you were talking about Keldon. The reason KJ plays over JC, his 2K rating higher. That's funny. Thanks for the super chat. Castle is a quick learner. He's just super well coached, you know. Don't forget that he's a champion, right? So he knows what it takes to win. It's not easy to win a championship in NCAA. I might make the argument that it's tougher to win in the NCAA than it is in the NBA. It's really tough. You only got one shot, you know. One screw up, one game, one screw up, and you done. One mental fluke, and you're out of the tournament. So, man, it's frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. But I don't know. All right, I know. I'm just a Keldon hater at this point. Most people think that. Guys, is there something wrong with the Tyson fight? I don't know. I'm gonna look at that in a minute. All right, anyways, let's get out of here. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this segment. But yeah. Philia plus Netflix pissed me off. Yeah, I just checked Netflix and it says, pardon the interruption, we're having trouble playing. This is the first time they've ever done something like this, right? They should have done like a test before. Hold on, you guys can't listen to that. I'm gonna get in trouble. What the heck? I'm going to live, but sorry. Is something wrong? Dude, it's like literally not playing. Is it me? Or is Netflix down right now? They're gonna have to postpone the fight. It keeps going in and out. Gosh, they should have tested this. This is the first time they ever done something like this, right? Gosh, HBO Max should have got hold of it. Max did a good job of streaming NBA games, at least. Netflix is cooked. Oh gosh, that's not good. Yeah, I can't even play it. Anyone else's Netflix working? If it's gonna act like this, I might just not watch it while I'm live streaming. That call of Chris Paul knocking down AD was so stupid. How can Chris Paul knock over AD? Like, seriously? Yeah. AD's so, I mean, he's so injury prone till, you know, I think they call stuff pretty quickly. Doesn't mean it's fair. Doesn't mean they should. Pardon the interruption. We're having trouble playing. Okay. I know Netflix right now is like, they're losing their minds over there. You know they're losing their minds. This is good learning for KJ, like how they taught DeRozan to be a closer in games. The Spurs did not teach DeRozan how to be a closer in games. DeRozan was already a closer. They didn't teach him that. He could already close games. Keldon's just not. Keldon's not a good closer. I think we have a big enough sample size now where we can just say that definitively without, you know, thinking about like, oh well, he's still developing. I don't know. No. This is the better version of Keldon we're gonna get. Like, I won't make the overall statement that this is the best Keldon we'll ever see, but more or less, this is what we're gonna get. Yeah, when Wemby's out, the paint is wide open. Yeah, I think a lot of people missing Sohan right now. Sorry, he'll be back. We just got to get through a big chunk of this month, or the rest of this month, probably a big chunk of December, and he'll be back. Keldon's probably a 9th man on a contender. Yeah. I mean, he is. These women are swinging. Is playing on yours? How are you getting it to play? Like, I'm on the app. I want to see. I can watch it on stream. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Why not just do that? I don't have to watch it on Netflix. Here, let me mute my desktop, because you never know what happens when you go to these websites, you know. You guys might be thinking I'm looking up something I should be looking up while live streaming. Do you want to watch the game on that site, Clan? Streamies? I'm going to it right now. Let's see, what would it be under? I probably have to find. Oh, it's be under boxing. Paul Tyson. Here we go. Streamies. Here we are. All right, got a little pop up. Got another pop up. Got another pop up. Now we are back. This stream is messing up too. It's back now. All right, I'm gonna mute it. Gosh, no, it's messing up again. Yeah, someone's streaming directly from Netflix, and Netflix is jacking up on theirs too. This is terrible. Are they gonna be able to fix this? Or are we just cooked? Are we just gonna have to watch it later? Let's go to crack stream. Maybe go to one that's a little less. No, theirs is messing up to all of them. It's just Netflix all the way around. You see what the chat over here is saying. Somebody said, man, what the F with the stream? It's just Netflix. That cut is nasty. Dude, I can't even really watch. It said reset. I don't know what to do. It's crashing across all streams. Netflix can't handle the traffic. Why would you host something that you can't handle? Why would you not practice this? Why would you not check on this? All right, it's back now. And it looks ugly, bro. It is not. This is not HD. This is like 180p. And it's messing up again. Late stage capitalism. Yeah. Why Keldon Johnson is in the games instead of Harrison Barnes? No. I didn't want Keldon Johnson finishing. I didn't want Harrison Barnes finishing over Keldon. I wanted Julian Champagnie finishing over Keldon. I don't quite understand why Julian isn't finishing over Keldon. Stupid. Yeah, this person streaming is theirs messing up too. This bro have no internet. These people talking trash over here in the chat, but like it's everyone's internet. Oh gosh. Yeah, you guys let me know. What the heck is Wimby? What the heck? I'm just gonna save this one. Is it back yet? No way Celsius is sponsoring a Jake Paul fight. It's like so frustrating, man. Like, it's like I want to watch it, right? Obviously I want to watch it, but like I hate Jake Paul, and I mean I hate the Paul brothers in general, but it's like he's doing it, you know, obviously for money, right? Self gratification or whatnot. That's all it is, and I just don't think he's taking it that serious. It's like straight up just content for him, which is frustrating because I'm looking at our boy, you know, Mike Tyson, and I think obviously it's for money as well, but I think that a big part of it is genuinely him wanting to prove something to himself, right? Like him genuinely wanting to, like, have the opportunity to get back in the ring, and he wants to do it. And that's interesting to me, but it's just frustrating because it's like even if Tyson wins, it's just like this icky feeling where like who he was fighting didn't actually care anyways. It's just gross. I just hate these. I just hate these influencers anyway, man. Did you guys see that? I never really cared for Kai Cenat. I think that's how you say it. But that stream he did where like it was a 9 to 5 versus streaming debate, and he worked at a McDonald's for like 5 minutes and was just like acting corny the whole time, playing around the whole time. It was so frustrating. I was like, who cares about this? It's so frustrating. Now you guys know what I'm talking about. Let's see. It just seems like we get the short end of the stick. As far as what this game, this fight, yeah, we get the short end of the stick, because it's like one person doesn't genuinely care at all. Like he's just joking around the entire time. Like it's like even though he's been boxing, I question how much he actually cares about the sport, you know? Like, and that's frustrating to me. Say what you want about Floyd Mayweather, which Lord knows I was not the biggest fan of Floyd Mayweather, but he cared about the sport. He did care. He was a showman, sure, but he cared. Paul, like the Pauls, they just give me a bad taste, man. I just can't stand them. Let's see. They also just seem like horrible people. MMA over boxing. Well, hey, you in the MMA, you gotta care, right? I mean, not to say boxing isn't life or death, but MMA, that's life or death. You gotta genuinely care about what you're doing. But yeah, that's just my feeling, the feeling I get. I know I probably shouldn't like trip about it, but it just makes me feel weird. I don't know if you guys got that feeling like he doesn't actually care, so why should I? I wish wrestling was still good. I used to watch well, it used to be WWF. I used to watch WWE all the time growing up. That was fun. If we're not going to take it serious, that's what you watch right there. That was fun. And then it became like way too, I don't want to say PC, because I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of those like anti-woke people. But it became too like family friendly, I think. It turned into like the Disney of wrestling, and it used to not be like that. It used to feel like it's for like young teenage boys all the way into adults. But now it just feels like it's for kids. Wrestling is fun. Just gotta find the good wrestling. Dude, Japanese wrestling is pretty dope. By the way, in the process of learning Japanese really early on, visiting Japan soon, want to live there, going to live there. If anyone has any tips as far as immersion, like things that I should like get into, let me know. Like any shows, that is, you know, things that talk about like everyday things that are actually entertaining, you know, like some type of slice of life. If anyone has good slice of life anime, tell me what to watch. I'm gonna watch it with Japanese subtitles and just let my brain run. Ain't wrestling moving to Netflix? I don't know. Is it? I don't actually keep up with wrestling or anything. Japan is MAGA times 2. Are you kidding? Do you live in Japan? Because I know people that live in Japan, and I've not heard that at all. But the West do have an influence on the world, so wouldn't be surprised that there's a group of people that loves it. Let me see. Let me go to here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see here. But hey, a lot of positives as well. Price of living's lower, better healthcare. Where the heck is the? Oh, here it is. Cool. I wanted to put this over here. All right, is this stream back yet? Let's see here. All I asked was if anyone has any slice of life stuff I should watch. But it doesn't really look like my anime people are in here. Wait, July, you're an anime fan, aren't you? All right, let's see if Netflix is working again. Just started JJK. What is that? We have do it like that. I'll do 0, 0. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. No, that's not slice of life. This stream is not playing at all, guys. I'm not gonna be able to catch this. Let's see here. I don't know why this isn't up yet. It's literally, it just won't play. Like, I'm not gonna be able to catch this. it's up right now. Any update? I hate Paul. Tyson's gonna get KO'd, and it's such BS that I'm watching. Is it even on yet? It won't play on my. It won't play on my end. The stream keeps buffering. Are they fighting already? I have to keep exiting out of the app and then logging back on to just watch a few minutes, then the buffering starts all over again. What? It's not playing? Oh, that's stupid. Nah, the end of the ladies fight just happened. Oh, okay. Yeah, my girl let me know that's not playing. Not your stream, clan Netflix stream. Ah, so stupid. It's extremely frustrating. It really is, dude. How much money does Netflix bring in again? It's just dumb. I just don't like the fact that if you can't handle it, then just don't do it. Let's see here. I know everyone's curiosity is driving this. I don't think anyone is. That's the thing too. I don't think anyone's actually expecting Tyson to win. Like no one actually thinks he's gonna win, right? We're just praying and hoping, but no one actually thinks that's gonna happen. It was kind of like McConnor. Was it McConnor Gregor? Gregor McConnor. What's his name? Conor McGregory. Where everyone was hoping that he'll beat up Floyd, but I mean, we all knew that he wouldn't win. Their platform infrastructure isn't built for streaming live sports. I mean, even looking at Prime Video, right? Like Prime, it took them a while to get this deal going in which they'll start, doing, sports games, but they're not even like ready yet. Like that doesn't start until I think next season. Conor McGregor, okay. Yeah, it doesn't start until next season. So like, yeah, he's a million years older than Jake or Josh or whatever his name is. Jake or Josh. Not sure what everyone talking about Netflix has been smooth for me. Hold on. I imagine there's a way I imagine you looked when you did that, okay? Nobody wants to hear that when we're all struggling. Hold on. Let's see. Gosh, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Maybe I type in. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Or maybe I can. Okay, I can at least show you my face, all right? Here, this is my face. There we go. Dang, Dr. X. Relax, man. Wait, let me see if I can even bring it up. Dr. X getting excited over here. Calm down, my boy. Take care, clan. Take care, Brendan. This just never gonna happen for me. This isn't gonna happen for me. Let's go to the Netflix app. Oh, you're in Australia and it's not working there either? Can they postpone it until they fix their servers? Just postpone it like a minute? See, this is the reason why I don't get upset when people like, well, I wouldn't get upset anyways, but about pirating anything, you know, or most things. Because like NBA, for instance, sometimes that's the best way to actually watch it, is just stream it from an illegal site. Like, especially you get on NBA League Pass and it crashes over, and then what do? Oh, well, my integrity tells me that I'm just not going to watch my favorite team play today after a long week of work. Because it's not the right thing to do. Like, no one thinks like that. No one cares. Fix your stuff. Make it easier for us to assess it. Or access it. I don't know why I said assess it. Trying to learn a new language. I can't even master my own. All right. I got the other one up now. I got it up now. Oh, never mind. It's buffering. Never mind. They're really pushing the start time and fight as long as they can with the stupid interview. Well, no one can. They're probably doing it because no one can actually watch it. And this stream I'm watching on right now is probably going to close down in a second. This is in Dallas. That's actually a perfect arena to have it in. Ah, I see what you were talking about, Dr. X. Dude, is Katie Taylor okay? Dude, get her off of... Dude, she needs medical attention. Why are we talking to her? She doesn't even know where she's at right now. Thought it was in Vegas. Is that AT&T? And that's the AT&T... Why are we talking to this lady? Yo, my stream just went back like 20 minutes. It went back to round 4. Okay, now it's interviewing again. Dude, this is sad. Why are we talking to this lady? Boxing judges doing what they do, unfortunately. They need to just talk. What are we doing? Dude, she's gonna pass out on... She's gonna pass out on the mat. Katie was the one fighting dirty, bro. I don't know anything about... I didn't watch the fight. Who won? Oh, Amanda lost. That's a nasty gash right there. I got some dimes on Tyson KO points. Good luck. Netflix shouldn't be able to call this event live when we're all watching on either an extreme delay or just buffering every 3 seconds. Yeah. You guys still got the interview going? She said, I'm gonna die in this ring. What are you talking about? Don't die in the ring. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is very frustrating. I'm like, this lady needs stitches. I don't know why we're still interviewing her. Main is about to start, y'all. All right, this is acting up so much. I think I'm gonna hop off. I hate watching this because I love Iron Mike. I think everyone's hate watching it, right? People that didn't even watch Mike Tyson are hate watching this. This is terrible. Is it running smoothly yet? But I don't think this is gonna be good. Yeah, I don't actually expect him to win. I hope he wins. I hope he wins. Jake Paul is a genuinely terrible human being. He's genuinely garbage. Not to say Mike Tyson was an angel in his day. He wasn't, but clearing your stream is behind by a few minutes. Okay, let me try to jump on Netflix again. I'm about to just jump off. I don't know what to do. I have Netflix up. It's just buffering. I could probably even show you it. Maybe it'll bring it up on the stream. We'll see. I mean, can't get copyrighted for nothing. You guys see it? Oh wait, it's not. Oh, my stuff is acting up. Hold on. Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, see? Buffering. Nothing. I agree with you on Jake. Oh yeah, he's human garbage. The Logan brothers in general are human garbage. 58. How does anyone actually expect him to win? Maybe technique will win over. Okay, maybe technique. I'm sure he has better technique. Maybe that can do it. I can't do this. I can't do this. We might have to just talk about it tomorrow. We're going live tomorrow anyways. Yo, is anyone else getting kicked out of the Tyson Paul fight? It's getting annoying. Mines won't even play. Yeah, I can't do this. I'm hopping up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll talk about it. Hopefully we can catch highlights of it or something. I don't know. Lightheaded, but I'll be fine. Wait, what happened? T-Gunk. Both sets of Gonzagas are phenomenal. They're in the background. Gazungas. Ah. Oh, that's why you were asking if he was okay? The Logan brothers are super trolls. They have capitalized off of people's hatred of trolls. It's it's a terrible business model, but it fortunately works. Yeah, of course it works. There's certain people that, they know that they're hated. But I mean, I don't care. I mean, they're just terrible people. I'm not going to take that away from them. Okay. I think they're genuinely just terrible people.